Hey sewing friends, so I've got two things I'm really excited about that I want to share with you. The first is a make I completed this week, and that is the patina blouse from Friday Pattern Company. And I made the long sleeve version with the deep collar. They have a higher collar and a deep collar. I made the deep collar and I made it out of this absolutely stunning, lovely off-white silk twill that I got from Britex Fabrics. Now, originally, I had gone down to Britex because I wanted a lining for my Georgette skirt that I made. It's a polka dot Georgette skirt, and I wanted something that wasn't see-through because I didn't want to show my underwear through the skirt. And so I was looking at Bemberg lining and some rayon, and the lady goes, well, what about silk? And I thought, well, that's kind of expensive. I said, I don't know. And she goes, well, you made a silk skirt. She goes, silk deserves silk. And I thought, well, there's no harm in looking. And I said, okay, let's go look. So she brought this silk twill out, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And it was a bit pricey, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. I think it was $39.99 a yard, and it's just super high quality. So I went ahead and bought enough for my lining and then got some extra because I knew I wanted to make a white silk blouse for my wardrobe. So let me go ahead and show you my patina blouse. I have not done the buttons and buttonholes on it yet. That still needs to be completed. But here she is in all her glory. And I gotta say, I just absolutely love this. I feel like this is the foundation of a real wardrobe for me. My sewing was very disjointed last year. I made a lot of garments and I wear them and I like them, but I kind of felt that I was just distracted and I wasn't sticking to any kind of plan that I had. And by the end of the year, I realized that I had clothes, but I didn't have a wardrobe. So I started out to make a wardrobe this year, and one of the staples that I wanted was a white silk blouse. And look at this statement collar. Oh, I am very proud of the job that I did. I think I did a really good job on the construction of it. Yeah, usually I can say, oh, I did this or I made this mistake, but overall I am really pleased with this. And I see this just, those Vogue pants that I'm working on out of the black wool twill. This would look gorgeous with a black pair of slacks or a black pair of trousers or any color trousers. I can see me wearing this with some nice skirts to work. Excuse me. And then I can also see myself wearing this actually with a pair of jeans tucked in with a white pair of sneakers, on the weekends when my husband and I, when we go out to the shops or we go out to lunch or someplace. So I think that if I take care of this, this is going to be a really good staple in my wardrobe, and it's going to be a good foundation for what I can build on, not just for my wardrobe in 2025, but actually for my sewing in 2025. Now, the second thing that I'm so excited about is I think I have an idea for what to make with some of my sequins fabrics. Now, about a year ago, I saw this woman in Joann Fabrics, and she was wearing this shirt that had sequins on the sleeves and on the pockets, and I thought it just looked so fun, and it didn't look conspicuous. It didn't look outrageous, like she was trying to say, look at me, which sometimes when you wear something, either sequiny or bride or something, sometimes I think it sends maybe the wrong message in that it's kind of shouting to the world. I thought she looked very stylish, and I thought she looked very effortless in that jacket. And so it kind of got me thinking about trying to do something like that with my wardrobe. And today I got the latest issue of Tauco magazine, and the issue is titled 2025 Denim. And there are some great patterns in here. Now, the irony of all this is that I had actually canceled my Tauco magazine because I found myself not reading the issues and not making any of the patterns. So when I canceled it, they said, okay, you'll get one more issue, and if you ever want to come back, we'll welcome you, but they were going to cancel it. Then I told myself that I wanted to start reading one article a week from the magazines that I already have. And I don't know if you can see them there. Up there. There they are. Right there. And The articles are actually very interesting. I've only read about 3 or 4 of them. I need to get back to that goal of reading 1 article a week from any magazine. It could be in any order, because they do have some excellent articles in this magazine as well. So anyhow, it came, and it's all about denim, and they have some great patterns in here. Let me show you a few. The one that really struck a chord with me is, they call it the Jessica, and it's kind of a shirt, jacket, shacket in denim, and it has this fringe here in the front, and then if you look at the back, it also has some fringe in the back, and they make the fringe out of the denim. But the idea that I had is, so I have this really pretty sequin fabrics, and this one has fringe at the bottom, which would be perfect. Now, this is really long, but I can always shorten it, okay? So I think this would be perfect to make that Jessica jacket, shacket, shirt, whatever. The only thing I have to decide is what weight of denim I want to use. Do I want it more of a shirt, or do I want it more of a sturdy coat? Because I have a sort of several weights and colors of denim, and let me show you. My lightest weight, this is a 4 ounce, and I bought this to make like a chambray shirt. So this is a chambray, it's only a 4 ounce, so I think it's a little bit too light, although I think I like the color. So you can see, this would be the pockets, this would be the color, and of course we have the fringe here at the bottom. But I think this would be a little bit too lightweight. It would be more of a shirt, and I think that that pattern calls for more of like a jacket material. So I do have this 8 ounce denim, and I think that is the sweet spot. Unfortunately, I don't think the color's the best. This is an 8 ounce denim that I got from Merchant and Mills, although it's very dark. So I think the weight is perfect for this, but I think the color's a little too dark. Give me your opinion. So here would be the jacket. This would be the pocket fabric, and then of course we would have the fringe here on it as well. So I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. What, you know, let me show you a couple others, and you can give me your opinion. Then I have heavier denim. This is an 11 ounce denim, and I have it kind of, so it would definitely be more of a jacket. This is, I think I got from Style Maker Fabric, and it's, you know, 11 ounce, kind of a mid-wash, I guess, I don't know. I kind of like, I don't know, this would be, again, the jacket, this would be the pockets, and then here we have the fringe. And then I also have the same 11 ounce, but in a lightweight, like a light wash. And I don't think I like the light wash, but I don't know, tell me what you guys think. So this would be the jacket, here is the pockets, and then the fringe. But yeah, I think this is too light. So I don't know, I'll have to give it some thought, maybe lay it out and sort of take some pictures and sort of look at it. But I'm pretty sure that's the pattern that we're going to use the sequins for. Another pattern that they have in here that I think I'll probably put on my March sewing plans, it's like a jumpsuit. They call it the Queenie. Here is a picture of it, but let me show you some other pictures of it because it's very interesting. If you look at the back, they have this pleat here. See this pleat in the back? Yeah, I think that's really cool. Yeah, here's the back again. And then here is the front. So I really like that. And it looks like she made this out of a red and white railroad denim, which again, I've seen at Merchant and Mills, but I'm sure I can find it at other places as well. And then it also looks like they have some really good articles on this. So I might have to rethink my Tauco magazine and or my Tauco subscription. It's just that, you know, you get 6 patterns, 5 or 6 patterns, and it's every 3 months, but I don't know, I just don't know that I'm really sewing them. Definitely plan on making the Jessica though next February, or this February. So update on my sewing plans. I did get my Cali shirt done. I'm still working, I'm still toiling on my Vogue pants. You know, I'm just having a hard time getting a good fit, and I'm actually trying to determine if it's the fit that I'm not completely happy with, or if it's the shape of my body that I'm not happy with. You know, maybe the fit's right, but it's not giving me the thin thighs and flat tummy that I think I have. So I have to do some assessment on that, but that would probably be sewn up here in a couple of days. And then the last is my Merchant Mills vest, which a friend of mine in our sewing circle had told me about, the Birch vest by Pattern Scout. And honestly, the Merchant Mills Miller waistcoat is actually sort of a take on a men's wear. So it's very boxy. And the Birch actually has French seams, and it's, I think, more feminine. It comes in at the waist more. It accentuates the bust. So I'm kind of trying to determine which pattern I want to use to make my vest out of. And you know, my patina blouse would look so cute underneath either of those vests. So if you've been sewing, let me know what you've been making in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.